A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Zach Wheeler starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last three starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Jose Iglesias, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
First pitch, 107.
The windup and the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
After it is Hicks. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
And Dan, D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really is a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there, strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is a fastball that misses.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
He swings and lines it to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Next to dig in, Tim Anderson, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Naquin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting first.
Stepping up is Bryce Harper. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
Fouled away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing in the Toronto. Into the box, Paul DeYoung. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
At the plate, Colin Moran.
Number 19.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. That's to the left hand foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Moran tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So here's Tyler Naquin, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That open.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning. So now into the box is Marcell Ozuna, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Popped him up. Strumpf is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
And he fouls this one off. Springer, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got the average of 285 here to start play, with 19 homers, and he's driven in 45. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7.
So to get his day started at the plate, Aaron Hicks comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Sent out to straightaway center field. Naquin's under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We've played 2, all even now at 1-1. And stepping in, Chase Strumpf. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The batter, number 4.
Stepping in once again is Jose Iglesias. Flew out last time up. hit the other way out toward right field. Harper giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3.
We're just about set to go here as the Blue Jays come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that has really been productive this year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average, and talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher.
Down the third baseline. Darno, a 32-year-old veteran. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting none.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. You can kiss it goodbye. So a solo shot here to left center field. 3rd home run for him on the year as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Now down. Second base.
Here's Adam Frazier. As he lines it out to center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Giro, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. DeYoung shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next up, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Harper.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him to go down swinging there. Eloy Jimenez goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2 balls and a strike now. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate is Colin Moran. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Moran, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 3-2 one more time, and this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting,
Tyler Naquin is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And this is popped up near second base. Anderson will put this one away, and the side is retired. But the Rangers battle. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The left fielder.
Grounded to short. DeYoung's got it. And the inning begins next to hit. And We'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rhys Hoskins is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they go. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Anderson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Iglesias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that misses for ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Popped up. Hoskins is over to take a look, and that's going to land foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next batter is Jeimer Candelario. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is popped up. Davis has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
And it's fouled away. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And that one yanked just foul.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Adam Frazier stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Romine is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will. Now at the plate, here is Mookie Betts. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here comes the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Lego.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. 1-0 pitch on the way.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and they take the lead. It's gone. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Davis grabs it cleanly. On to 1st, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the 1st out.
The first baseman, number 19, Colin.
At the plate now, Colin Moran. As he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Harper coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. He'll get it into 2nd. The tag, and they'll get him at 2nd. And with that, the side is retired. But 2 come across.
Leading up for Toronto.
And now the first pitch.
The shortstop, Jim
Slow
Anderson.
roller down the 3rd baseline. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so they're giving it another look and may decide to challenge the call on the field. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting your inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Marcell Ozuna is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through butter. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting that night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was an advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Popped up. Strumpf is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. So one gone now in the inning, and with that, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you get a look there at where the Rangers stand entering play. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped up. Moran is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
So stepping in is Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-4. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matt. You know what, D-Roll? We got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
J.D. Davis will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Garno over at second. Davis on at first with 2 down. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish out the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
That's in there. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Bryce Harper. From the stretch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Mike Mayers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And Hoskins is there to make the catch. The Nestor Cortes Jr. gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 66.
Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. George Springer will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Naquin will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, first base.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Last time through was a base hit. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. And now, Jeimer Candelario. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, Dero, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
1-1.
A ball and a strike now. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Now here's the first offering. Eloy Jimenez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
3-1 to him now.
1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
For Toronto, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopper to short. DeYoung gathers it in, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adam Frazier. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 8.
Next up is Tim Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. And a Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So next to bat will be Colin Moran. He flew out in his last AB. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Now
digging in next, Austin Romine. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
To 1 and 2 now. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And that misses 2 and 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 7-4 the final finish today. Toronto win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Zach Wheeler earns win number 7 on the season. Devin Williams wraps it up for the save, his 41st of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rangers, 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, Aaron Hicks picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Rangers 7-4. It was their 15th consecutive victory as a team. Entering the day's action, the Blue Jays sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division, and the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West. Kyle Lewis had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, leading the Yanks to a win over the rival Red Sox 17-4. At the start of the day, the Yankees sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, and the Red Sox are 3rd in the division. The Orioles allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-1. Heading into the day, the Royals are in 4th place in the AL Central, while the Orioles sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division. Alejandro Kirk was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, leading the way for Tampa Bay over Atlanta 8-2. As of today, the Braves sit in last place in the National League East, while the Rays sit in last place in the American League East Division. Whit Merrifield had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish over the Astros 9-3. He is in the top 5 in the American League in hits. In the standings, the White Sox are in 3rd place in the AL Central, and the Astros sit in 2nd place in the American League West. Pete Alonso launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Twins disposed of the Tigers 13-0. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. As of right now, the Tigers are in 2nd place in the AL Central, and the Twins are atop the division. The Mariners allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 9-2. Heading into the day, the Angels are atop the American League West, while the Mariners are at the bottom of the division. Jace Fry got his 3rd win this season as the Indians defeated the A's 5-3. Entering the day's action, the A's sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, while the Indians sit in last place in the American League Central Division. The Marlins